So good day. Today we are going to tackle the teaching of language in MATATAG curriculum. So the teaching of language in the MATATAG curriculum focuses on fostering the language proficiency among students, especially when it comes to Filipino and English languages, for them to be able to become an effective communicators. So this curriculum emphasizes the multilingual education, where students they are encouraged to use their mother tongue as their foundation for learning other languages. To proceed, let me introduce the table of contents, which we will discuss the MATATAG curriculum and its objectives. Second, identify the philosophy and approach in language teaching, and also define the teaching strategies and methods. So what is MATATAG curriculum? The MATATAG curriculum is an educational framework developed by the Philippine Department of Education aimed at strengthening foundational learning in schools. It focuses on providing students with essential skills such as literacy, numeracy, and critical thinking through a learner-centered approach, and is designed to improve the quality of education in the country, ensuring that students are well prepared for the challenges of the future. So the focus of the MATATAG curriculum is to provide an effective and comprehensive educational framework that prioritizes the foundational learning in literacy, numeracy, and also to foster the holistic development of students, and also to prepare them with essential 21st century skills. So this curriculum aims to create an inclusive learning that integrates the local cultures, experiences, as well as the languages, while ensuring that students are equipped with the critical thinking, problem solving, and also the life skills that is necessary for their success in increasingly globalized and rapidly evolving the world. So let us now discuss the primary objectives of MATATAG curriculum. So first we have the strengthening foundational skills. So this objective refers to prioritizing the basic academic skills such as literacy, the reading and writing, and numeracy, the basic math skills. So it will help to ensure that students will build a social or solid foundation in these essential areas during the early stage of their education. So this focus to prepare students for more complex learning in the future, making them capable of understanding and also applying the advanced concepts in their later grades. Second, we have the focus on quality learning. So this objective emphasizes the importance of mastery over memorization. So instead of superficial knowledge, the curriculum aims to ensure that learners fully grasp the key concepts across subjects. So quality learning ensures that students not only remember information, but also they can critically analyze, apply, and create based on what they have learned. So this approach aims to improve the cognitive skills and deep understanding, ensuring that learners are well prepared for real-world challenges. So third, we have the holistic development. So the holistic development objective focuses on nurturing the complete individual, addressing their cognitive, emotional, and also their social growth. It ensures that education is not only about acquiring the academic knowledge, but also developing social skills, emotional intelligence, resilience, and ethical values. So these goals prepare the student to become a well-rounded, responsible, and productive members of society. Fourth, we have ensuring inclusivity and equity. So the inclusivity and equity objective seeks to make education accessible to all learners, regardless of their social, economic, or their cultural background. So it addresses the disparities in education, so ensuring that every student, including those with disabilities or from disadvantaged communities, has the opportunity to succeed. So the curriculum promotes an environment where diversity is celebrated and educational opportunities are available to all. And lastly, we have the alignment with global standards. So these objectives aims to make the Philippine education system competitive on an international scale by aligning it with global educational frameworks and best practices. So it ensures that Filipino students gain knowledge, skills, and also competencies that are recognized worldwide. However, the curriculum still retains local relevance by incorporating Filipino culture, history, and values into the global context, preparing students for both local and international opportunities. So let's now proceed to the philosophy and approach in language teaching. So first we have the emphasis on foundational literacy. The MATATAG curriculum places a strong focus on literacy as a foundational skills, ensuring that students acquire the necessary reading, writing, listening, and speaking skills or the basic skills in their educational journey. So this foundational literacy is vital for students' overall academic success and also for their future learning. It also gives importance or recognize the early childhood education. So the curriculum supports the development of the basic language skills at the earliest stage of education, aiming to reduce gaps in literacy that may emerge later on. Second, we have the learner-centered approach. Here, the MATATAG curriculum is designed to be interactive with a focus on active students' participation. So students, they are encouraged to engage in various language tasks such as group discussions, presentations, and written exercises, allowing them to use the language in a real-life context. Also, the curriculum supports differentiated instructions where teachers they can cater the diverse needs, interests, and the abilities of students, emphasizing the individualized language development. Students receive support tailored to their learning pace and challenges. So third, we have the focus on multilingualism and inclusivity. So the promotion of mother tongue-based multilingual education. The MATATAG curriculum continues to advocacy for mother tongue-based multilingual education or the MTB-MLE in the early years. So this approach recognizes the importance of using the child's first language or their mother tongue as the primary medium of instruction in the early grades, fostering a deeper understanding of concepts before transitioning to Filipino and English in later grades. And also the curriculum seeks to accommodate the learners from various linguistic backgrounds, ensuring that all students, regardless of their native language, have the opportunity to become proficient in the national languages, which is Filipino and English. So fourth, the communication skills and critical thinking. So language instruction in the MATATAG curriculum goes beyond grammar and vocabulary to emphasize the effective communication. So this includes not only speaking and writing skills but also listening and reading comprehension, ensuring that students are well equipped to engage in meaningful communication in both academic and also social contexts. Also, the language sessions are designed to foster critical thinking, where students they are encouraged to analyze, evaluate, and reflect on the text they read and the messages they communicate. So this approach develops both the cognitive and the language skills. So fifth, we have the integration of technology and innovative practices. So the MATATAG curriculum acknowledges the growing importance of digital literacy in the modern world. So language teaching incorporates technology such as online learning platforms, educational apps, and digital tools to enhance the students' engagement and expand their learning opportunities. Teachers are encouraged also to use the innovative teaching methods and activities such as storytelling, debates, and role-playing, which promote active language use and creative expression. 6. We have the holistic development of language and emotional skills. So language instructions also focuses on the emotional aspect of communication. So students learn not just how to express themselves clearly, but also how to communicate empathetically respectfully, and also effectively in various social contexts. So through language learning activities, the MATATAG curriculum helps students build self-confidence in using language as a tool for personal expression, enabling them to engage with others more effectively. So let us now discuss the teaching strategies and methods. Now we have here the pedagogical approach in MATATAG curriculum. First, we have the learner-centered approach. So the curriculum encourages students to be an active participants in their learning process. This means they are engaged with the content through discussions, through problem solving and exploration rather than being a passive recipients of information. Recognizing that students have different learning styles is one of the curriculum to cater with. So they adapt to the needs of diverse learners, offering flexibility in how concepts are taught and understood. Students are also encouraged to think critically, to ask questions, and challenge ideas. It will help to promote a deeper understanding of concepts. Second is the experiential learning. So the curriculum emphasizes the real-world application of knowledge, where students learn through practical experiences, experiments, and projects. So this helps solidify their understanding and skills in relevant contexts. So the use of case studies, for example, simulations, and even field works. It brings learning to life, making it more relevant and engaging for students to learn. Also, students work together on group project or the collaborative learning, so it allows them to learn from each other and to develop teamwork and communication skills. Third one is the values integration. The MATATAG curriculum prioritizes the emotional, social, and ethical development of students, in addition to their academic skills. So it integrates Filipino values such as respect, responsibility, patriotism, and empathy throughout their learning process. Character building is in line also with promoting values. So the curriculum places a strong emphasis on character education, fostering responsible citizenship and positive behaviors. So fourth one, we have the inclusive education. So the curriculum is designed to be inclusive, recognizing that learners have varied backgrounds, abilities, and needs. So it offers differentiated instruction and assessment methods to support the learners of all levels, including with those with special needs. So providing multiple means of engagement, representation, and expression, the curriculum ensures that all students can access and benefits from the learning activities. So fifth, we have the teacher as facilitator. So teachers are seen not just as knowledge transmitters but as facilitators of learning. So they create an environment where students are encouraged to explore, discuss, and make connections between different subjects and real-life contexts. So the continuous training and professional development are emphasized to ensure teachers are equipped with the skills and knowledge to effectively implement the student-centered approach. 6, you have the use of technology and resources. So the MATATAG curriculum incorporates technology to enhance learning and provide students with access to digital resources, online learning platforms, and also educational apps that complement traditional teaching methods. So teachers also use multimedia, interactive simulations, and collaborative tools to engage their students and enrich their learning experiences. So 7, we have the focus on lifelong learning. So the curriculum fosters self-directed learning by encouraging students to become lifelong learners. So this is done by promoting such as curiosity, adaptability, and growth mindset, which are essential in the modern world. And lastly, we have the assessment for learning. So teachers continuously assess their students' progress through activities, quizzes, projects, and discussions by providing feedbacks to guide their further learning. Also, the curriculum focuses on ensuring students truly understand and master the key concepts before moving on to a more complex materials. So those are the things, or those are the approaches that should be included in pedagogical approach. We also have the use of technology. So first one, we have the digital learning platforms. So e-learning tools and platforms such as Google Classroom or local educational websites enable students to access language learning materials anytime and anywhere. So these platforms provide interactive exercises, quizzes, and multimedia resources such as videos, audio recordings, and etc. to support their language skills development, especially for listening and reading comprehension. So second one, we have the interactive content. So teachers can use interactive multimedia resources, an example, videos, podcasts, animations, to teach language skills in a dynamic way. For example, language lessons can incorporate stories, songs, or dialogues that students can listen to and interact with, improving listening and comprehension skills. Digital storytelling tools like Storyboard or Adobe Spark allow students to create their own stories in both Filipino and English, fostering creativity and language applications while enhancing writing skills. Third one is the online collaboration and communication. So virtual classrooms and video conferencing tools. An example, Zoom, Microsoft Teams, and any other tools that allows for live interaction between teachers and students, even in remote areas. So these tools help facilitate real-time discussions, debates, and speaking activities, promoting oral communication skills in both Filipino and English. So discussion boards and forums encourage students to engage in written communication, building their skills in writing and reading in an online setting. So these platforms can also promote collaborative language learning among peers. Fourth, we have the gamification and language games. So educational games designed for language learning make it fun for students to practice language skills. For example, games that challenge students to complete vocabulary exercises, match words with meanings, or construct sentences can engage students and reinforce language learning in an enjoyable way. So gamified learning platforms like Kahoot or Quizlet help students to practice their learning skills through quizzes, flashcards, and other competitive activities, motivating them to learn in an interactive way. So fifth, we have the speech recognition and pronunciation tools. So speech recognition technology in apps like Google Translate or language learning platforms can help students improve their pronunciation and speaking skills by providing instant feedback on their spoken language. So these tools are especially useful for practicing pronunciation in both Filipino and English, helping students become more confident in their speaking ability. Six, we have the access to online resources. So students can access digital libraries, ebooks, and online dictionaries to improve reading and comprehension skills. So these resources may include text in both Filipino and English, as well as interactive glossaries and definitions that will help to expand their vocabulary. So teachers can use online resources for supplemental materials such as grammar guides, reading passages, and multimedia content to support the classroom learning. 7, we have the blended learning. So the MATATAG curriculum incorporates blended learning, wherein person teaching is supplemented with online language activities and assignments. So this hybrid model ensures that language learning is flexible and can adapt the needs of students, offering both face-to-face and online opportunities for language practice. Flipped classroom techniques, where students learn new language concepts through online materials at home and engage in practice and discussion in the classroom, further enhance language acquisition. And lastly, the assessment and feedback tools. So digital assessment tools such as Google Forms or Edmodo allow teachers to create personalized language tests, quizzes, and assignments to evaluate students' language skills in real time. Instant feedback helps students understand their progress and areas for improvement. So online grading and tracking system make it easier for teachers to monitor and assess individual student performance in language learning, ensuring students receive the necessary support for improvement. In conclusion, to summarize it all, so the curriculum emphasizes a learner-centered approach, fostering active participation and engagement, and integrating experiential learning to connect classroom knowledge with real-world application. It also prioritizes values education, preparing students to become responsible, compassionate, and active citizens. Furthermore, the MATATAG curriculum is inclusive, catering to diverse learning needs, and incorporates modern teaching methods and technology to ensure that all students are equipped with the necessary skills for lifelong learning and success in the digital age. Furthermore, the Matatag curriculum aim to strengthen and improve the quality of basic education here in the Philippines and also to equip Filipino learners with the competencies and values and also the skills they needed to navigate the challenges of the modern world, contributing to a brighter and more resilient futures for individuals and society.